Now from standard sign convention, lagging power factor means Q is positive, that is lagging VAR. Okay, and at leading power factor Q is negative, that is leading VAR. Clear? This one is a corresponding standard sign convention, or you can say that from IEEE standard. If Q is positive, or you can say from lagging power factor Q is positive, and from leading power factor Q is negative. Clear? Now from unity power factor UPF, what about cos phi? Cos phi is equal to 1, and power factor, or you can, what about theta? Theta is phi is equal to 0, and what about Q? Q is 0. Clear? From unity power factor. Now first question is rise. What about S? I know that is complex power. Complex power S, this will be equal to P plus JQ. This one is V into I, or V into V conjugate of I, and or this one. Which one is considerable and why? Okay, clear? First of all, we have considered inductive load. I will discuss here from inductive load, that is power factor cos phi lagging, inductive load means that is lagging power factor. Now we have considered a load like this one, and V is equal to V at the angle 0. If we consider reference voltage, and that is inductive load, that is, you can say that power factor cos phi lagging. Clear? Then what about I? If V is equal to V at the angle 0 and this load is lagging, then what about I? I is, and power factor cos phi, so I is written as I at the angle minus phi, because of I lag V by how much angle? Phi. If V is equal to V at the angle 0. Okay. Now first of all, what about I? I is equal to I at the angle minus phi, and conjugate of I, that is I at the angle plus phi. Now first of all, another way, our motto, which one is correct and why? Let us consider case first. If we consider S this equal to V into I, if S this equal to V into I means V into I, we will consider this case, then V at the angle 0, and what about I at the angle minus phi. So Vi cos phi, it is written as Vi minus phi, and Vi, okay, that is P and that is Q. Compare this one, P is equal to Vi cos phi. Clear? And what about Q? Q is negative. Now corresponding to standard sign convention, if this one is an inductive load, then what about Q? If this one is inductive load, okay, from lagging power factor Q is positive, but here Q is negative. It means not satisfy for standard sign convention. That's why it is not possible to, you cannot write as this equal to V into I. Okay, phasor of V into I is not acceptable. Why? Because of this one is not follow standard sign convention. If you consider lagging power factor load, then clear, Q is negative, means I am saying for standard sign convention, if power factor lagging, then Q is positive, but here is negative, that's why it is not considerable. Now another way, if we consider another case like this one, it means V this is equal to V at the angle 0, and what about V conjugate? V at the angle again 0, same. So second case is not acceptable, first is not acceptable, and second is also not acceptable. Now third case, if you consider third case, I conjugate V at the angle 0, and what about I at the angle plus phi. So it is written as V into I plus phi. This is equal to Vi cos phi plus j V into I sin phi. What about P? That is Vi cos phi. And what is Q? That is Vi sin phi. Okay. P this equal to Vi cos phi and Q this equal to Vi sin phi. Clear? Now, and this one is also positive. Q is also positive. So, according to concept, standard sign convention, if lagging power factor, this one is lagging power factor, then what about Q is positive, this one is positive. It means this concept is considerable as this equal to, we have always considered as this equal to V into I conjugate. This one is always acceptable. It is clear? Proof why. So S always complex power, S this equal to always written as V into I conjugate. So which one is acceptable? Third case is acceptable. First and second case is not acceptable. Clear? It means from standard sign convention, complex power as this equal to written as P plus JQ is written as PV into I conjugate. Clear? Make it. So P this equal to Vi cos phi and Q this equal to plus Vi sin phi. Now another case. Now P is equal to 4 m megawatt and Q is considered that is 5 MVAR. Okay. If P is equal to like this one and Q is equal to like this one, Q is positive, that is you can say that positive 5 MVAR. Clear? P is also positive, means power flow like this one. P is equal to that is 4 megawatt. Direction of P like this one means power absorbed by load. Another way, what about Q? Direction of Q is also positive, so it is represent like this one. Q this equal to plus 5 MVAR. Clear? It means consumer of VR. It is called, you can also say that is power consumed by load. Okay, it means that is consumer of VR. Inductive load also say that consumer of VAR. Clear? Or you can say that observer of reactive power. Observer of reactive power. Clear? Now it is clear the mathematical expression, mathematical significant. Clear? Inductive load, that is inductive load, power factor cos phi, you can say that is lagging. What about P and Q? Both are consumed by load, but our motto, we are focused on Q, so you can say that lagging power factor, that is, or you can say that lagging power factor means that is consumer of VAR. It means observe reactive power by load. Clear? Now another way, second one, capacitive load. For capacitive load, power factor, that is cos phi, leading. That is leading. Clear? Now this one, V is equal to V at the angle 0. That is reference voltage. Now leading means I is written as I at the angle plus phi. Okay, capacitive load means that is cos phi leading. Clear? Cos phi leading. Now what about S? S is written as like this one, complex power, this equal to V into I conjugate. What about V? V at the angle 0, and I conjugate is I at the angle minus phi, so it is written as minus phi. Now Vi at the angle minus phi, so Vi cos phi minus j Vi sin phi. Clear? S is P plus JQ. P is Vi cos phi, and what about Q? That is minus Vi sin phi. According to fundamental concept, standard sign convention, capacitive load means leading power factor. Leading power factor Q is negative. Clear? Q also negative. It means this one follows standard sign convention. Now, if you consider P this be equal to 4 megawatt and Q this be equal to minus 3 MVAR. Okay. If you represent P like this one, that is 4 MV megawatt. That is megawatt. Okay. And what about Q? Direction of Q is written as minus 3 MVAR. If you represent minus, then that is minus 3 MVAR. Clear? If you with the help of with sign, then represent like this one. Minus sign means direction of Q. Actually, direction of Q is like this one. Q is, if we represent Q like this one, then Q is written as plus 3 MVAR. Okay. Minus sign. Okay. It means actually Q is supplier. You can say that power flow from load to whatever. If there is source, that is source. Okay. So you can say that that is supplier. So you can say that capacitive load, that is supplier of VAR. Supplier of VAR. Clear? And inductive load. So finally we got consumer of VAR, and this is also say that supplier of VAR, or you can say that power deliver. Okay, that is behave as a power, that is its behave as a source. Okay, this load behave as a source of reactive power. You can say that also, that is source of reactive power. That is source of reactive power. Clear? That is source of reactive power. Make it. Equation for synchronous generator. First one we have discussed power flow equation for synchronous generator. After that we have discussed power flow equation for synchronous motor. Okay. Now this one is generator, and that is V this equal to V at the angle 0, and current, armature current like this one IA, and Zs this equal to RA plus Zs XS. Okay, and that is E this equal to excitation voltage, E this equal to E at the angle delta. Okay, now E leads V by how much angle? Terminal voltage by how much angle? Delta. Clear? In generator, in case of generator. Now first of all, make the per phase equivalent circuit. Per phase equivalent circuit, that is excitation voltage, that is E, and this one represent like this one, and this one is a terminal voltage V at the angle 0. We have taken reference voltage. that is IA, and that is RA, and this one ZS. Clear? Now first of all, determine load connected here. Okay, now first of all determine IA. Okay, this one is a per phase equivalent circuit. First of all, written as, that is per phase equivalent circuit of synchronous generator. Okay, power flow equation of synchronous generator. Now what about IA? Armature current, this will be equal to E minus V divided by this one, means actually E this will be equal to IA into ZS plus V. So what about IA? IA is written as E minus V divided by ZS. Clear? And ZS this will be equal to, ZS is written as RA plus JX. Now ZS at the angle theta S. Okay, now IA this will be equal to E at the angle delta minus V at the angle 0 divided by ZS at theta S. E divided by ZS minus V divided by ZS at the angle minus theta S. Okay, now clear? Output electrical power output power in per phase of generator. Of course this one is generator, that's why generator are written as electrical output power. Okay, this one is, we have discussed generator, that's why generator. Okay, electrical output power of generator, this is equal to IA into, it is written as this is equal to V into IA complex conjugate, as this is equal to V into IA conjugate. Okay, why we have taken IA conjugate, we have already discussed. Okay, so this one is V at the angle 0. And what about IA conjugate? If you write IA conjugate, then E divided by ZS at the angle theta S minus delta, and V by ZS at the angle plus theta S. Clear? So right now here E divided by ZS at the angle theta S minus delta, and V divided by ZS at the angle theta S. Clear? Now multiply E into V by ZS at the angle theta S and delta, and this one is V square upon ZS at the angle theta S, as this is equal to like this one. Okay, now EV ZS is the magnitude of, this one is the magnitude of excitation EMF, and V is the terminal voltage of the magnitude, and ZS is the impedance of the magnitude of the impedance corresponding to this one. Okay, now calculate active and reactive power. First of all, S E by V divided by ZS divided by ZS into cos theta S minus delta, and this one is also written as V square by ZS into cos theta S plus J E by V, E into V by into sin theta S minus delta minus V square divided by ZS into sin theta S. Clear? First of all, make it. Now S is written as P plus J cube. So per phase active power, or you can say the real power, the EV divided by ZS into cos theta S minus delta minus V square upon ZS into cos theta S. Clear? And what about Q? That is reactive power. Reactive power is written as EV by ZS into sine theta s minus delta minus V square upon ZS into sine theta s. Clear? This is per phase active and reactive power. Per phase active and reactive power of power flow equation of for synchronous generator. Clear? Now, if most of the time IA RA this equal to lossless, RA this equal to 0, then what about ZS? This equal to, actually this one written as like this one. If RA this equal to 0, so ZS written as J into R. This one is written as ZS at the angle plus 90 degree. Okay, means theta is this equal to 90. Now put here P this equal to EV by X into cos 90 minus delta minus V square upon into cos 90. Clear? So P this equal to EV by, this one is sine delta. It is written as sine delta. Clear? Now another way, if theta is putting 90 degree, then what about Q? Q this equal to EV by into sine 90 minus delta minus V square upon into sine 90 degree. So finally Q is EV by into sine 90 minus delta, that is cos delta minus V square upon ZS. So active and reactive power corresponding to this one. Clear? Now another case, power flow equation of synchronous motor. First of all make it, after that we have discussed. Synchronous motor. Okay, first of all make it. This one electrical output power, that is electrical output power. Now in this case, that is IA and that is ZS, this equal to RA plus, okay, this one is V at the angle 0, the reference voltage, and E lag V by how much angle? Delta. So in case of power flow equation for synchronous generator, I have already discussed. E lags V by how much angle? Delta. Clear? Now first of all make circuit, that is E at the angle minus delta, direction of IA like this one. Okay, we are focused on electrical power input, that is electrical power input. Okay, this one is per phase equivalent circuit. Now in this case, first of all determine IA. What about IA? IA this will equal to this minus this divided by this one, or you can say that V this will equal to E plus IA into ZS. Clear? So what about IA? IA this will equal to V at the angle 0 minus E at the angle minus delta divided by ZS. ZS means ZS at the angle plus theta s. I have already discussed. Now conjugate of Ia, that is, sorry, first of all resolve V by Zs at the angle minus theta s minus E divided by Zs at the angle minus theta s. Clear? So conjugate of Ia, V divided by Zs, that is theta s minus E divided by Zs delta plus theta s. Okay, now electrical power input. Electrical power input as this equal to V into Ia conjugate, V at the angle 0, and what about Ia, that is V upon Zs theta s minus E divided by Zs del plus theta s. Okay, now finally we got V square upon Zs at the angle plus theta s minus E into V divided by Zs. Clear? That is S. Okay, now this one, V square upon Zs into cos theta s minus EV by Zs into cos delta plus theta s. V square upon Zs into sin theta s minus E by Zs into sin delta plus theta s. Now active power P is V square upon Zs into cos theta s minus EV by Zs into cos theta s plus delta. And what about Q? This one is written as sin theta s minus E V by Zs into sin of theta s plus delta. Clear? Now, if for a special case, if Ra is equal to 0, means lossless, then what about P? First of all, Zs, written as Zs. Zs is J. It is written as Zs at the angle 90 degree. It means theta s is equal to 90 degree. Okay, now put here. What about P? That is B square upon Zs into cos 90 degree. Theta is 90 degree. Now minus EV by Zs cos 90 plus delta. So finally got EV by okay, Zs is equal to mod Zs is equal to after Ra is equal to 0, then written as. Clear? Now finally we got, it is written as sin cos 90 plus delta is equal to minus sin delta, that's why minus minus plus. Clear? Now what about Q? Q is written as V square upon into sin 90 minus EV by S into sin 90 plus delta. In this case, Q is equal to V square upon Zs into sin 90, that is 1, minus EV by Zs into sin 90 plus delta, that is cos delta. That is cos delta. Clear? First of all, make it.